Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at this Mangoal. It is a dash cam and rear view cam. Uh, we're going to point out a few things on this. If you look here, it tells you it's made for the 2023 Hyundai Venue, which is our other car. If you saw the other video from the Mangoal, we put one in a 2020 Hyundai Accent. Now, both of those are the same model. It's called a B-type. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over roughly how to hook it up again in case you missed our first video. And we're going to show you what it does, but we're not going to go all the way through the process as we did before, but we're going to show you how to do it, what to do, and things like that. So what am I talking about? This is called a B-type. The B-type is made for, Mangoal makes a lot of cameras for different vehicles. So the Mangoal B-type will look like this. So this is basically your camera in the front, and it will go in front of your rear view mirror. So what you need to do to verify that you have the right camera from Mangoal for your vehicle is you either need to shoot them an email or look it up, because the way this one's set up, this will sit, I have a rear view mirror that's hooked onto my windshield. It's U-shaped. This will slide right in front of it and up against it. Other vehicles are different. This also works on the Ford F-150, a couple other vehicles. So you have to make sure you look up and make sure it fits your make and model, because they have more than one type. Once again, I want to reiterate, this is the B type. So it fits on the Hyundai Accent, Hyundai Venue, I believe the Ford F-150, and a couple other vehicles. So the main thing is making sure you get the right one. So it's going to have this piece, which is your front camera. This will be the power switch right here. And this will be to take pictures. So if you want to turn it on, you hit that button. If you need to take a photo, you just take that picture there. It will also come with this packet here. We will explain all of these to you, and we'll show you how to hook it up, but we won't go completely through the process because it'll be self-explanatory once we tell you. The way this is powered will be by this. This plugs in to your unit down underneath. So we'll show you where to plug that in. And then this piece will run to the camera right here. We're going to show you this again when we get outside. Now, these are extra pieces right here. This piece is an extra piece for this. This will come with one on it. So this will be the sticky thing that you'll put on the car. Once again, we will show you how to do it. But it comes with an extra in case you ever decide to take it off and put it on a different vehicle. So this is a spare piece right here. There is your removal tool. So you can use it to remove it, but you also use this on your trim to hide the wiring. This will be your SD card for memory storage. You can set this unit up to do a loop video, change the time on it. Normally it comes set up to do 60-second loop video. So it's every 60 seconds it's updating. This does have a crash sensor. So if you get into an accident, the unit will pick it up. It will save that video into storage. You remove this from the camera, which will be right here. And then you can take it in your computer and download that data. This is going to be your rear camera. So when you look at your rear camera, you will see that it is set up. The arrow should go in the up direction. So on most cars, you just put that in the up direction. Now, if it doesn't look right, remember this. This is rotatable. So you can rotate the camera once you get this set up to whatever position you need it. But I recommend before you attach this with the sticky strip that you make sure you have the right orientation, that you have it up. Because it is possible that you might have to flip it. Depends on the vehicle, depends on where you put it. But I always double check everything before I install it. So with that in mind, we are going to go out. We will tell you exactly how to install it. We will show you what you need to do. Then we'll come back for a friendly review. But before we go out and do that and show you, I want to add this to. You're also going to get your manual, which it says Mangoal. You're also going to get a second sticker. This is for this piece here. Just like the front one, if you ever decide to remove it or change it, you have a secondary sticker. In order to get this, we are going to show you the app. So my app, you will have to download the SkyCam app. The Skycam is what runs it. If you look over here inside your book, you will have the download QR code to download your app. So what we're going to show you here, when you open it up, your Skycam, it's going to show I already have camera set up. That is from where we did the 2020 Hyundai Accent. So when I'm ready to go, that's all I have to do is hit connect. It'll pull it up, do what it needs to do. Now, when you look, so when I go to hit this and I get connect, you got to remember one thing. So inside of this, the book, it will tell you what to look for. You're connecting to a Wi-Fi network. This Wi-Fi network is not like a Wi-Fi that you use at your house to surf the internet. This Wi-Fi network will be for that specific camera. That's why these last four are X'd out. Every camera will be different, have a different last four. The password's always going to be the same. You can change it if you want. You can, but there's really no need because basically it's just for your camera, your specific camera. But remember, when you're connecting to this, you are not connecting to the internet. You're not surfing. You're just connecting to that specific camera. You must connect your app to that camera. And then when you go in, you will be able to take photos and things like that. It'll look like this. So what it means by B style, B style is going to be based upon your rear view mirror. If you look at this one, this will be set right up inside of here, my dash cam. It'll be right here like this. Now on my Hyundai Accent, it goes a little further in because it does not have this piece here for the antenna. But on this one, it will go right here like this. So the way this gets its power is from your OBD unit. Most Hyundais, the OBD is in here, but on the newer ones, it's under. So the only thing you're going to have to do is attach this like this. Once that's plugged in, it will supply power to the camera. Then take your tool and open this up and put the wiring up underneath it. So if I have my OBD plugged in, my wire will come through here. Basically, this tool allows you to go up underneath it, if you can get it, and see how this comes up. Then you're just going to slide your cord like this up in behind it. And you will cover it like that. You run it up through here along the base. Then if you want, you can remove the trim here and go up underneath it. Right here where my finger is at, there is a spot up underneath here. Right there, that you can actually run it right along this. Now, my other car wasn't like that. You would have to pull it down. So what I ended up doing was running it up underneath my rear visor and hiding it there. But you don't even have to do that. It's your preference of how you want to put your cords. If you don't mind it coming across underneath your floor mat and straight up, you can do that as well. Because basically the only thing you would have is a straight drop down. See, I have these custom floor mats. They would cover everything. Then I could go straight up into there. So that's however you want to do it. View is going to be this one. So basically, when your camera is installed right here, this is going to be the piece for your rear view camera. It can only go in one way because there is a notch in it. So you'll line that notch up and it'll go here. Now you have a couple different ways you can run this as well. You can run it around, maybe to the passenger side this time if you want, or the way I did mine in the other car, I dropped mine straight down across here and by my driver's seat, hit it down inside of there. Then I went back through here, up under the seat, like this, then around the side and behind the chair. And then the wires come up and go to here. Now, you see, we still have to remove the old one before we finish putting this one in. So what we're going to do, we check the orientation on this. It is correct. You want this going in the up position. You are just going to put this here, like this, after I remove the old one. It does not go in here like the old one did. It will attach to your window with this sticky stuff, and it will stick very good. This is 3M tape. And then once you got it there, you can adjust this camera however you need. So it looks like it's going to be right about like this. And then I will attach it. I'm going to hit this button to expand it to full screen. This is my rear view. So basically, this is my rear camera. You see my neighbor's house behind me. They're across the street. If a car goes by, you'll see it. So this is what you're going to be seeing. This has an automatic collision detector. There goes a car behind me. This has an automatic collision detector. So this does a 60-second loop. See, there's a bus going by, another car. This does a 60-second loop. So it will constantly record and over itself every 60 seconds. If there is an accident, a collision detector will go off and save that spot on your SIM card, your SD card, I mean, and you will have that for proof that whatever happened, you can take it out, put it in your computer, pull up that footage, and you will have a copy of what happened to cause the wreck and what happened. So when you want to minimize this again, you're just going to push that button. That's back to the rear view. Now I'm going to flip this button. This is my front camera. I'm looking out my front window. And you'll notice this is not going to change because I'm not driving, but this is my front. Now you can't do both at once, but it does give you an automatic collision detector. So it picks up if there's an accident. It records that information. You can also take photos that way. See right there is you can record, pause your recording, or take a photo. So you have both cameras at your access. And if you want, you go back to expand it. You look over here on the side. You can turn on and off your voice. Right over there's a microphone. If you just want visual and you don't want, let's say you're in the car and you're talking, you don't want people listening in case you do get in an accident, you can turn that off. You also have the option of flipping from front to rear at any point in time. Just pushing a button. You can go this way, or you can hit up here. That way, or up there on the side-to-side arrows. Back and forth. And then you can also use that button to go to back to the minimize side. So you can turn off your microphone from here. And you can access your camera files from here. Change your camera settings right there. Loop recording duration, you can change how long you have it doing. It's 4K resolution. You can change that. You can change your speaker volume, see the sound is recording. If I don't want that, I can turn it off. Yes, so we're going to talk about the camera itself. It's made very well. It's got 4K on the front camera. The back camera is 1080p. It lights up at nighttime, so it looks like it's day, so you can see really clear. You can take pictures on the front and the back. You see the footage. We show you how to switch cameras front to back. Basically, the only problems you're going to have is deciding how you run the wire. If you want to hide it, or if you want to where you want to hide it. So the back wire camera is kind of long, so it takes a good deal of time to hide it if you want to, or you can just do like I did, run it down the center and around the chair. But the camera itself is really clear, crystal clear, takes really good pictures. You have the collision thing for it, so it automatically will freeze and save if there's a collision. We're going to put the link to purchase one of these in the description. We will also add in the description to make sure that you read, to make sure that you have the right type. Both my Hyundais both take the same one, the B type, and then also the Ford F-150 takes the same one. You just have to make sure your car takes that type. You may have to contact them directly to see. If not, you may just come right up there and tell you your type. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.